What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. I hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. So, some exciting news this morning. I've seen everywhere that Denzel Washington, he basically laid out his plans for what movies he will do soon before he retires. He said this in an interview, and he stated that he will be working on a third Black Panther film as Ryan Coogler will be writing a role for him in the film, right? And so when I heard this, I was extremely excited, man. I'm a big fan of the Black Panther series, movies, and a lot of people gave the second Black Panther a lot of flack, but that was a phenomenal movie to me. Especially with losing your lead actor. Chadwick Boseman he died unexpectedly. Nobody knew he was sick but his wife and his family, right? And so what Ryan Coogler did with that script and that film, like having to rewrite the script, having to scratch everything to make a whole new film after he discovers his lead actor has passed on. What he did was outstanding. I don't care what nobody says. With the way he wrote the characters, all of that, from us seeing the depth of Shuri go from a comical character, fun-loving character, to a character that was going through a lot of grief and trying to process it in the next film, and how the grief that all of us felt for Chadwick Boseman's passing was it woven? It was put into the film like we were mourning for T'Challa, but we really were mourning for Chadwick Boseman at the same time. It was great, right? But Denzel Washington being in this film will make this series even better. Especially after the passing. Like, who else to replace the iconic, legendary actress Angela Bassett? Who better to replace her in a film than Denzel Washington, right? Denzel has been known to bring movies to life. I never forgot. I'm like, man, how Denzel gonna make a movie about a train fascinating the way he did Unstoppable? I just watched Out of Time the other day. Out of Time is an excellent film, one of the most underrated Denzel Washington films, right? But the way he did Malcolm X, right? He embodied El-Hajj Malik El-Shabazz, better known as Malcolm X, right? Previously known as Malcolm Little. First of all, Training Day worked as great as it did because of Denzel Washington and who he regularly is in movies. People were hoping for Denzel to be the good guy so bad that we didn't want to accept that he was the bad guy from the very moment the movie started. And it was signs in our face, right? So I'm wondering, will he be a bad guy in this film? Will he be a villain, right? Will he be Bashinga, the first King of Wakanda, the first Black Panther? Will he play Bashinga in a flashback or in the ancestral plane somehow? Will he be, and I can't pronounce the name because I'm not really big into the Marvel comics like that, Cian, will he be the brother of T'Chaka? But we know that in the MCU, Prince Njobu takes the role of T'Chaka's brother, not Cian or Cian, right? Some wonder, could he be Storm's father in the film, right? Could we see an aged up T'Challa Jr., right? Will he be aged up? And will Elon Noel, will he play T'Challa Jr.? And maybe Jade Cargill, she could play Storm. That girl Jade Cargill, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. I'm stuttering, I'm sorry. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. She is fine as frog hair, okay? But I could definitely see her playing Storm or something like that. I'm wondering where they're gonna go with Denzel being, what role will he play? Again, will he be a villain? Will he be a mentor to a young T'Challa in the film, T'Challa Jr.? Will he be a mentor to T'Challa Jr.? Could he be an older T'Challa from another universe? Who knows? But I'm excited about it all in all, right? Shout out to Denzel Washington getting that Marvel check before he gets out of here in the acting game. He say, look, I'm leaving here with something. I'm going to get me some of that damn Marvel money. If Robert Downey Jr. can keep collecting checks and get recasted into a whole different role, I gotta leave here with something. But on a more serious note, Denzel Washington was very close to Chadwick Boseman and was a mentor to him, to a big mentor, right? Chadwick Boseman is quoted as saying, there is no Black Panther without Denzel Washington, right? So it's good to see this all coming full circle. What we do know is that Denzel Washington he don't take on trash scripts. He don't act in movies with trash scripts or corny roles, right? That's not something that he does, especially of the last 20-something years. He's not done that at all. So this film should be absolutely fire. I'm excited for it. Ryan Coogler is a guy who I will always trust as it pertains to filmmaking. From that first Creed to Fruitvale Station to the first Black Panther to the second Black Panther, he's been phenomenal. And I always, anything he's doing, I'm going to check out because that young brother has a brilliant mind. Brilliant mind. He has a brilliant mind, and he knows how to bring things together on screen and make them look outstanding. He knows how to really tell a story and get the audience to resonate with the story in big ways. Like when I watched Fruitvale Station, the character of Oscar Grant remind me, the way Michael B. Jordan played that character remind me of my older brother who was gunned down, right? Who was had his life taken away from him, right? And so when I can only watch that film one time for real, because it was too, it tugged at the heartstrings too much for the issue that was at play in the movie. We saw police brutality, a man getting his life taken by a police officer, right? But also the fact that the way Michael B. Jordan portrayed Oscar Grant, it reminded me a lot of my father. I mean, not my father, my brother who had his life taken away from him. But anyway, man, I'm excited to see Denzel being a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And yeah, I'm wondering where they gonna go with this. Is he gonna be a villain? Is he gonna be Bashenga? Is he gonna be an elder that is a mentor to T'Challa Jr.? Is he gonna be a leader from another tribe? I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But either way, it's really dope to see. And when Denzel was Washington, Denzel was Washington. Excuse me. When Denzel Washington was talking about the films he will do before he retires, he was, and after that, and after that, and after that. I'm like, damn, Denzel done ran out about 7, 8 movies, right? Which probably will take him about another 8 years to come out, all in all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited we're going to see more Denzel. Because I'm excited to see the Gladiator film too. The way Denzel looking like he's showing out. He looking like he want to tell everybody he will have their ass in Pelican Bay. They will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay before he get done. Before he get done with their ass. Basketball in Pelican Bay. Then what else he got? I know his son. Shout out to his children. They're in the filmmaking industry. His son Malcolm. It's funny. My name is Malcolm, and I was named after Malcolm X after my father saw the Malcolm X movie that came out in '92. Came out in '92. I think like November of '92. I was born in January. So yeah. But anyway, I'm excited to see what Denzel has to offer. And I mean, his son John David is doing his thing too. John David is the actor. Malcolm is the director. One of his daughters also, I believe, she's in the acting realm or something of the sort. So yeah, but I always gonna check out. Everybody got to run to the theater to see what Denzel Washington is going to do because, again, he brings films to life. He is the greatest actor, one of the greatest actors of our generation, for real. And it's been a pleasure to watch him across all different movies, man. Even like Fences, the way he played a toxic father in that movie, and the way I actually broke down why he was not a good father in that movie, even though he paid bills and was financially taking care of his family. I broke down why he wasn't a good father, especially with his son and everything, right? And some people disagree, but you all should check that out on my page, man. But man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's check out Denzel and Black Panther 3.